And is LeBron still around?
Yeah, he's still around.
You guys have the same forehead, but you're bald, dude.
Shut the don't insult me with LeBron James.
Well, then I'm just saying, like, you're bald, dude. Like that dude's like his hairline just sucks, dude. Like, didn't he get caught?
I think he got plugs though.
He got
hair
plugs.
Well, he did something because like he was balding.
I gotta ask you that, dude. Like, this is a fucked up question, but like, do black people get hair plugs like that?
I don't know about hair plugs in general, so I don't know. You know what I mean?
Like, I've never seen
I think a black dude can
because
get
your
hair
guys'
plugs.
hair is different than
It's thicker.
your
bro.
hair is like fucking white people hair without.
No, I have.
You go.
I have like the mix. I have a mix.
You have straight hair, dude. I've seen you with longer hair.
It's not just. It's curly. I am mixed though. I didn't realize I was gonna be coming on here to show the talk about my hair, bro. That's the last thing.
Hey,
what?
Your hairline's great.
No, it's not. I was taking Propecia, right? I was, and it was working well.
Isn't Propecia? That's like a
no,
like a feminine drug.
No. It's for its sole purpose is to regrow people's.
I thought it was for like yeast infections.
No.
Or something.
So no, but here's what happened. I found out it was working really well. I was like, damn. Like, it doesn't kick in right away, though. But this was one day I looked in the mirror. I was like, holy shit, my hair grew back. I was like, what the This is crazy. So then I was reading a New York Times article, and the headline was, men would rather be impotent than lose their hair. And I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I was like, click on that shit. It turned out that Propecia was making men become impotent, and it was permanent. And they were taking it over. They were more scared about that than losing their hair. And I was like, hell no, not me. I want my penis to be functional, like to function properly. I was like, I'd rather go bald than
so
have that.
like you got this in the States, right? Like, so you got this from a doctor, so you didn't like you didn't like tell your doctor about that decision you were making about your hair drugs.
What do you mean? My doctor gave me the drug.
And you just said like, hey, is this gonna make me impotent?
I didn't know that until I read this article. My doctor didn't tell me.
You didn't know that until you didn't ask your doctor about that. You just read an article.
Really? So like if you found out wearing gray hoodies was going to cause like your eyeball to pop out, and someone's like, why didn't you ask your doctor like if gray hoodies cause your eyeballs to pop out?
I mean,
it doesn't relate. It doesn't translate.
So like we're talking about if I had to have contact lenses in my head, in my eyes. Okay?
How the fuck am I supposed to know a hair loss drug is supposed to can make your dick
I would ask
not
the
work?
doctor that prescribed me the hair loss drug.
I didn't even know those two things were even connected.
So the New York Times knows your body more than the doctor that gave you the drug.
The doctor should have told me. There's no way I could have asked him that question.
Do you think your doctor was just trying to make you impotent?
No, I think my doctor was being lazy and didn't even give me that.
So you trust?
Or the study was new. I mean, I was taking Propecia for like a couple of years before.
So were you ever impotent while you were taking Propecia?
No.
So you didn't ask the doctor one time. You just stopped taking the drug.
Yeah, I stopped right away.
So do you feel like that?
If you imagine,
do you feel like living in New York made you feel that way?
Corey, imagine finding out that something you were doing could potentially ruin your. Wouldn't you? And you didn't know it. You would stop.
But I would ask my doctor if I was taking a prescription medication.
But how would you even know? How would you even know to ask the question?
But what if I found out that the New York Times, how accurate are they?
It was a study.
You trusted the New York Times more than your doctor knows your.
They were just reporting on a study about
your doctor that knows your blood type, knows your everything, knows everything about you. You trusted the New York Times more.
Yes, over my doctor. Yes,
okay.
For sure, 100 million times.
You shouldn't do that, man. That's your doctor.
I shouldn't do that. Well,
No.
It turns out the New York Times was right. There's a lot of people There's still a lot of people going through that, and guess what? It's permanent.
When you were 28 and you started taking Propecia, by now there's a lot of guys that are impotent just because there are a lot of guys that are impotent.
I know, and if I could avoid that, I will. I don't want to be impotent.
This is what Cialis is for, bro.
No, this was permanent, bro.
It's not permanent.
Yes.
Trust
me. Do your own. You want to do the research?
Trust me. I've been so drunk.
I've only been here for Corey. This whole point of this episode is Corey introduces Jairus, and Jairus is cool.
If you take enough Cialis, Jairus, you will Mate, I promise you will wake up with a kickstand, bro. That you could shock that fucker back to life if you take enough Cialis and Viagra. Like, you can make it happen.
I know that. But
so back to the fact that we know that Jairus is not impotent now because he corrected
that. Yes, I'm not impotent.
Jairus is not impotent. He corrected that.
I'm actually
because of the New York Times.
Thank you to the New York Times for posting that. All right.
So Jairus is.
Thank you.
So we're gonna
go. I know the New York Times isn't like a fan favorite magazine or newspaper right now with a lot of people, but you know what? They saved my day.